My wife wants to get a cockadoodle. Have you guys heard of this little circus freak? Half Cocker Spaniel, half poodle, all bad idea. Yeah, that's great. Let's take the minimal intelligence of a cocker and blend it with the evil of a poodle into one hypoallergenic antichrist. Ideally, I'd like a pet that hasn't even been bred yet. I want a squirrelador. That's right, half Labrador, half squirrel, all kick-ass beasts. Because in my mind, that thing can do cool lab stuff like swim and catch frisbees. And cool squirrel stuff like walk on power lines and water ski. Not bad for a 90-pound rodent. And that's not just a pet, that's a conversation piece. Because people are going to talk to you if they see you walking a squirrelador. They're going to be like, oh my God, what the hell is that? That, rude, is a chocolate squirrelador. I'm like, does it bite? They're like, yeah, sometimes. It gets a little squirrely if you try and play with its nuts. Aha! I hate know-it-alls. People tell you, oh, you gotta always do this. Really, always? Well, you gotta always wait at least a half hour after you eat before you go swimming. Well, what if you fall off a boat in mid-bite? I think you should try. You're gonna drown, idiot. Oh, never run with scissors. But what if at the end of a very long hallway, your best friend is duct taped to a time bomb? Move your ass, Skippy. Oh, never look a gift horse in the mouth. But what if on the horse's tongue, there's a tiny little man playing piano? Why would you not look at that? That's beautiful. I watch a lot of late night cable. They got a lot of serial killer shows on. And they always interview the neighbors, and they always say the same thing. Like, he seemed like such a normal guy. I'm like, yeah, of course he seemed normal. I'm guessing that's how he serial killed. I'd like to think if he actually seemed like a homicidal maniac, the body count would be significantly lower. Like, if he was stumbling around the apartment complex with a bloody axe talking to the devil, I'd hope somebody would have said something earlier. Be like, I'm pretty sure it's that guy right there. Seriously, how have you not questioned him? I think they say he seemed normal because the truth would make him look bad. Like, imagine just once if they're like, so do you ever think he was the guy? And they were like, yeah. Yes. I almost called the police when I watched him saw somebody in half, but I thought, let's not jump to conclusions. My wife and I have a baby now, and it's interesting being parents. Like, everything's been weird, starting with the pregnancy. Like, when her stomach got really big, I didn't know strangers would start touching it. Like, how is that socially appropriate? Just, oh, look at you. What do you got in there? What the hell do you think? What, are we going to surprise you and be like, funny you should ask? We just got the ultrasound, and it looks like we're having a chipmunk. Breastfeeding's going to be a bitch. Sharp little teeth. I wonder if people touch pregnant women's bellies because there's a baby in there, or just because that big round shape is fun to rub. Like, I bet truckers get harassed constantly. What do you got in there? Gravy and taters, Ricky, leave me alone. Seriously, no more jokes. I'd like to take a second to have an adult discussion about lazy eyes. What doctor came up with that term? That guy was a jerk. Like, you go in for your eye exam, and he's like, well, Todd, there's nothing wrong with your eye other than its work ethic. You got a dirty, lazy eye. Like, what if doctors did that with other medical conditions? Like, you know, you go in, the doctor's like, Tom, you're going to want to sit down. We have some bad news. We found out why you've been having chest pains. Medically speaking, your heart is a complete idiot. Smart Heart gets it. Smart Heart knows how to beat. Smart Heart's like, ba-boom, ba-boom, ba-boom. Your stupid heart's like, stupid heart. I even like the bathrooms at Starbucks because they're one person at a time like it should be. But I hate it when somebody ruins it for you by constantly jiggling the handle. All right, case closed, Kojak. There's no crime scene to investigate. Yet. And sometimes that guy will actually start knocking on the bathroom door. Like, when that happens, I want to take off all my clothes except for my underwear and then answer the door confused. Just be like, can I help you? I think you got the wrong house, buddy. Now get off my porch! Because you know for at least a second that guy's going to be like, where the hell am I? I'm so scared, Daddy. I think I threw up my mouth.